Hi everyone, welcome back to yet another JavaScript coding challenge session. Today we are going to filter out the rows from the table based on the given input search value. Okay, like for example, if I search with the Dev, we have only one row. Okay, likewise if I check with 25, we have two rows. Okay, so this is the basic functionality which we have to do it. Okay, before going to start, I have some already written HTML content which is used to get this table. Okay, so I have both my HTML and CSS as well. Okay, we have to write JavaScript part. So for the starter code, you can check my Git repo. I will provide my GitHub URL in the description. Okay, before doing anything, we need to know what is the user entered value, right? So to know that, I will be using on key up event. So here I will add my function, which is the JavaScript function. Okay, so let me save HTML file. Let me go to JavaScript file and let's add the function here. So this is my function. Once the function definition is done, we need to get this input value, right? So for that, what I will do is const input value equal to document dot get element by ID. So this element has ID of search input. Okay, so I will be taking that. Okay, once I have that, also I need to get this table element as well. Okay, so let me take that one as well. Table equal to document dot get element by ID. So for the table we have data table. Okay, okay, once I have this input value on the table, we need to filter the data based on the row elements, right? So we need to know how many rows are there in the table. Okay, so for that, let me const rows equal to document dot get element by tag name. Because my tr elements don't have any class name or IDs, so that's why I'm using tag name. Okay, let me show you how these rows will be looks like in the console. Okay, console.log of rows. You can see we got these 8 elements from the rows. Okay, so 8 elements means like we have 7 such elements in the data, and one is this header value. Okay, now let me loop through this rows count. Okay, what we can do is for let I equal to 0, I less than rows dot length I plus plus. Okay, okay, once we are iterating over the each row, we need to iterate over each element now. Okay, like Dev 25 Isaac. Okay, to do that, we have to access that particular row, right? So let me make it as cell. Okay, once we are iterating over these each row, we have to iterate over each element in the row. That is Dev 25 Isaac. Okay, to do that, we have to split these values from the row, right? So how we can do is const cell equal to, so I'm accessing the current index, current row from the total rows. Okay, rows of I get element by tag name td. Okay, td is used to create these values like Dev 25 Isaac, all these things. Okay, so once I have this cell, so this cell holds three values at a time. Like for the first iteration it will hold Dev 25 Isaac, and for the second iteration it will hold Arjun 25 Delhi, likewise. Okay, once I have this, I have to again iterate over this cell length. Okay, which is 3 basically now. Okay, to do that, let me take one more for loop. Let j equal to 0, j less than cell dot length again j plus plus. Once I am iterating over each element, okay, we need to search for the, we need to get current value in that td element, right? I mean, for this iteration it's div. Okay, so how we can get is we can use the text content property. Okay, now const cell content is equal to cell of j. That means for the first iteration we have these three values, and in these three values I am iterating the current value. Okay, cell of j dot text content. Okay, so once I have this text content, I will convert this into the lowercase. Okay, so once I convert it into lowercase, I will use my if condition. If cell content dot includes of input value. Okay, so we don't have input value yet, so let me get that. Okay, input value. So for the input value we can use value dot to lowercase again, because we are converted into the lowercase here, right? Yeah, so once I have, like, if this condition satisfies, okay, let me take a some flag here. Okay, let match equal to false. Okay, so if condition satisfies, I will assign my match variable to true. Okay, so once this is matched, then we don't need to further check, right? So let me break this one. Okay, so at the after the for loop ends, that means after line 18, we have to, like, if this match is true for each element, okay, for each element of I, then we have to show our content, else we don't need to show the table rows. Okay, for that I will use css property called display. Okay, so rows of I style dot display is equal to, so I will use, like, I will use the ternary operator here. Okay, match, if match is true, then we don't need to do anything else, we have to display it none, display it none. Okay, so with this it would work. Okay, so let me try to run this one. Oh, it's not working. Let's check what went wrong. Okay, I think this match should be out of the for loop, nested for loop. So this is the one, and let's check the other elements as well. Oh, here it is the problem. Okay, we need to access the value property. Okay, so once I have made the respective changes, let's see again. You see, we got the values, but okay, here we lost our heading as well. So to exclude from it from the search range, we have to make it 0 to 1 and length to equal. Okay, so let me try again. See, we are getting this. So you can try with 25, 28, and try with 29 at last. Okay, so this is pretty much from my end today. I hope this solution makes sense to you. Thank you for watching.